Back with another Math Homework Help video. So today we talked about comparing whole numbers. So we have the greater than symbol. It's used to show the number to the left of the symbol that has a greater value than the number to the right. And we have the less than symbol to show the number to the left of the symbol has a lesser value. So if I compare these two numbers, all right, I would write 28 is greater than 23. So you can fill that in. And if I was to use the less than symbol, I would have to flip this to show that 23 is less than 28. So two ways to write a comparison. Now keep that in mind, because when you get to number 8, you're going to kind of do the same thing with three numbers. You're going to compare two numbers at a time, and you want to have at least three comparisons, but we'll get back to that later. So in order to compare numbers, right, we use a place value chart here. So we're going to compare 263,961, which is written here, and 265,340, which is written here. And notice how you line the numbers up, and using a chart is very helpful. These are the places, because you'll need to know that. So you have your 100,000s place, 10,000s, 1,000s, hundreds, tens, and ones. So they want to know for number 3, what is the value of the 2 in both numbers and the 6 in both numbers. So you need to have two answers. So the value of the 2, you're going to look at the 2 in the place, and you would read this together. And then the value of the 6, you would do the same strategy. You would read 6 and this place, and then you would write the numbers of the values. Number 4, which is the first place value in both numbers that has different digits. So you always go from left to right, and you want to find the first place where, oh, here's a difference. So what place is that? You're going to write that here. The number with the greater digit in the blank is the greater number. So the number with the greater digit in the place that they're in is the greater number. Use the greater than symbol to compare numbers. So you're going to write one of these numbers on this side and one of the other numbers on the other side to show the comparison for number 5. Number 6, which is the greater number? So now we're looking at these two numbers, 263,000, 288,000. Which is the bigger number? So you have to pick which one's bigger and write it down. And which one is the lesser, which is the smaller number of these two, and write it down. And then for number 8, you can actually do it here. Write 3 comparisons using the numbers below. So I'll give you one example, and then you can come up with 3 more. So I'm going to write 1, 2, 3. So one example could be 34,930 is greater than 34,390. How do I know that? Because 900 is bigger than 300. Notice that the 34,000s are the same, but hundreds, the hundreds place is where they're different. So using the numbers that they're here, write 2 other comparisons using greater than or the less than symbol. All right, replay this video as often as you need to. Look for the things that are underlined, and I'll see you next time. Bye now.